What is up, everybody? I am the best of my word and mind coming at you for my picks for week 4 in the NFL, starting with the Thursday night game. We got the Lions versus the Packers, and I'm taking the Lions. Moving on to our Sunday games, we have the Ravens versus the Browns, and I'm taking the Ravens. Following that, we have the Rams versus the Colts, and I'm taking the Colts. Next up on the chopping block in the International Series, we have the Jaguars versus the Falcons, and I'm taking the Jaguars. Following that, we have the Dolphins versus the Bills, and I think the Dolphins are that team, so I'm taking Dolphins over Bills. Following that, we have the Broncos versus the Bears, and whoever loses this should just leave the NFL, but I'm taking Broncos over Bears. Next up, we have Steelers versus Texans, and I'm taking Steelers. Following that, we have the Vikings versus the Panthers, and I'm taking the Vikings. Next up, we have the Buccaneers versus the Saints, and I'm taking the Buccaneers. Following that, we have the Commanders versus the Eagles, and I'm taking the Eagles. Next up, we have the Bengals and the Titans, and I'm taking the Bengals. Following that, we have the Raiders versus the Chargers, and I'm taking Chargers. Patriots versus Cowboys, I'm taking Cowboys. Cardinals versus 49ers, I'm taking 49ers. Chiefs versus Jets on Sunday Night Football, I'm taking Chiefs. And then on our Monday night, we have the Seahawks versus the Giants, and I'm taking the Seahawks. Those are my picks, and I'll see you guys next week. Later.